Streaming. What up, peeps? We are live in beautiful black and white.
Wait, shh.
What? Oh, it just started. There's a delay, but we're live. We are live. I'm gonna start spreading the link around and see if anybody. What? Josh just commented on something. You just watched the geocaching video. I think I just got a new fanboy, Jarrett. I'm just gonna send him the link to the stream and not say anything else to him ever. Hosh, hi Hosh, welcome back, buddy. It's good to see you. You've been here all week.
Gosh dang it, man. This is freaking intense.
Oh god, my my cough flares up at night like a little old man. What the heck, man? Can I just not say anything else to him ever? Why can't I share it? It's not letting me share my link. That's weird. I gotta close my YouTube. Anyway, let's play some Star Wars Battlefront. We're on Naboo still because I'm terrible at this game. I got my man Jarrett here, who always knows what to say, except when he doesn't. We're gonna go kill some people on Naboo. Whoa, my in-game audio is like off. I can't hear any of it. Yeah, apparently it just doesn't work. That's gonna suck for everybody because that's boring as heck. Of course, the most OP class in the Empire doesn't have any ammo with crap. So that would make sense to give it ammo. Don't lose it, guys. We're gonna get the spot. Alright, let's see if I can get this freaking link to be able to be spreadable. Why does it keep doing that? Well, that sucks. I guess I'll have to do it. I guess I'll just have to pray someone comes.
What are you trying to do? Share link?
Yeah, but it won't let me do it on mobile. Like, I'll go into the little like share link part, and it just won't let me do it. Is that weird? It's never done that to me before.
Yeah. What are you trying to share?
I already got 3 folks watching though. I guess they just expect me at this point to do it. And or they saw the Twitter notification, which is a little more likely because my Twitter's set to whenever I upload a video, it just starts. So I think. Uh-oh. I don't know what that means. Won't let me do it. Is that weird? Maybe if I'm just patient. Maybe I'm just not waiting long enough. That is so weird. Yeah, I guess it just won't let me do it.
Yes, I killed that sniper guy. You playing the campaign?
Yeah, I'm playing the campaign right now. I'm on Naboo still. I can't beat these soldiers for some reason. I think it's because there's so many of them. Just get overwhelmed really easy. It's never done that to me before. Okay, I guess I'll just have to share the tweet. That's stupid. To share my tweet with people and be like, hey. But folks, I mean what I say and I say what I mean. Ask me anything. I'm game for that. I just gotta look for the oh crap. I came to the wrong neighborhood. Yeah, I had to go around a long way. That's okay though. It's okay that I came to the wrong neighborhood. Wait, has it not tweeted my new boy out? Oh, balls. It's the best day. Okay, we're going down here. Yeah, I had to go around a long way. No, shut up, me. I'm moving. Can't be kidding me. I guess I'll just look at the chat and pray. Oh, and pray. No, that wasn't it. And pray people come in. And I already lost. That's cool. That's cool. Who cares, man? Who even cares? What do I think of Cuphead? Sorry, Hasha, I just saw that. I think I haven't watched a lot of gameplay of it, and again, I'm so behind on the console race, I haven't had the opportunity to play it. I know it's super difficult, and I really...
PC too.
Is it on PC?
Yeah, it's only $20 too.
You think I could run
I was
it?
gonna buy it because, yeah, definitely big game.
But it's really, really, really... Chris Fogel. Which Fogel is actually there? Anyway, I like the art style. I think that's a weird aesthetic that I think no one's really got to yet. It's the 30s. And I think it's kind of crazy that the game capitalized on that and made it look so good. Because you know how, like, you know, Jared, because you know you have Fallout 4?
No, I don't.
You don't? Have you played any of them? I think we both played New Vegas a little bit.
Fallout New Vegas.
But you know how they kind of have that 50s, late 60s, well, probably late 50s aesthetic going on, you know? Like Cold War. I've always thought that's a cool aesthetic. Oh, hey, Brandon. I've always really liked that aesthetic like a ton. And I think that Cuphead, when I first saw the game, reminded me of that. Like of the Pip-Boy animations and stuff. But it's way more 30s, and that's a cool pastime. Okay. She gave me some really good advice because I just rushed that objective and it cut my time in half. We're gonna go run to the other one too in a sec once I heal up.
Josh subscribed to me too.
Josh Dehoff?
Yeah.
I wish I could get him on the stream.
God.
What?
Prepare for my videos, Josh.
Dude, I bet he's gonna get so shook because like I'm a realistic person. I can acknowledge that some Marvel movies suck, and I can acknowledge that some DC movies suck. But his world's gonna get rocked. You gotta admit, because he's one of those people who's like, oh, I liked such and such. It was good, and then you're like, well, it's not actually that good. And he's gonna be like, what? You know what I mean? Like his world will be rocked by you like slightly correcting him, and then like dropping such
I'm not trying to do that though. I'm just trying to.
You're trying to open his eyes, right?
Do it. No, that's like, I don't know. That's not really my goal of my channel.
You're trying to bring some new horizons in, man.
I'm just trying to make some jokes.
Dude, are you watching my stream?
Memes. Yeah.
I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because there's an echo. It's like talking to Ben. Haha. we're gonna get over here. I love how those particle cannons are like practically impossible to get. And it's like, once you get past this part, they're like, oh yeah, that's like common knowledge. You gotta get right through the particle cannons.
Yeah, I remember that mission actually. That was actually pretty hard. The Naboo one.
It just moves fast. Like, and if you don't move at the same speed, you're gonna get left in the dust.
Are there any vehicles you can get in?
There's tanks. Once you get the second point, it starts spawning vehicles pretty consistently. So like, it's hard, but if you focus and move fast, you can get a leg up like I just did. Crap. And I'm focusing more on being a marksman this time too, because I normally end up trying to be like an engineer so I can build crap and blow people's faces off up close. But I just chose like a regular old stormtrooper. You want a love lesson from BDS Studios? What specifically, Hosh, do you want? What lowdown? Is there any, like, do you want to learn how to get, like, out of the friend zone? Because I did a video on that, like, a few years ago, so that's something I could speak on. I'm trying to remember, because there was an era where it was pre Brady and EP, and also pre-reaction video me, but like right after the gang videos, probably the late era of that, where I did those weird Brady's Guide videos that no one ever remembers but me. Jared, did you ever watch any of those? Do you remember them? They were really weird. They were okay. Like, comedically, they were okay, but like, just weird. Well, that's kind of where I developed the character I use now in my new videos. Who's like awkward and stupid. You want all the you want the tips? All right. This is your white boy telling you how to treat a lady. So step one to getting a girl is you need to crawl up in the friend zone, and you need to be assertive about how to describe this. You want to be complimentary, but you don't want to seem like you want her too much, because then she's gonna be like, oh, he's a pushover. You gotta be kind of tough, because then, oh god, because if you're just a pushover, she's not gonna want you, because she can get 1,000 pushovers. So it's all about oh, it's also about attitude and like, think of going on a date or trying to find a partner, like a job interview. Like, everything you say, well, or a prison would be a good comparison too, because like everything you say and do can and will be used against you. How do I crouch? Crap. Hosh, is that what you wanted to hear? Did I appease you? Or is there something else? Wait, there's an actual target in this level? Alright, we're gonna beat this level if it kills me. Is that it, Hosh? Because the Brady method is really just being a complete goober who's so likable. Well, not always likable, but likable enough. No! That was... Oh boy, I'm about to... Did that change your life, Hosh? Also dress really nice and smell really good if possible. And work in really sweaty, close environments. Yeah, Hosh, did that change your life? Are you a new man? What's I gonna say? So, Jarrett, are there any Are there any films you're just wigged out to see? You're beyond sight. I'm gonna lose soon if I don't move fast. You're like beyond sight. You're really excited to see. If there aren't any, that's okay, because I'm kind of at that point too right now where it's a big transition period right now.
Every film in November.
December.
Yep. Every film.
Like Star Wars Episode 8, and it's another good. Well, I don't want to say good film because I want to jinx him. Oh yeah, Justice League will be fun, regardless of quality. I think it'll still be good. If it makes any sense. Or I'll have a good time in the cinema. That sounds a little overzealous there.
My life will be ruined if I don't like it.
Really? your world's gonna be shattered if it's not any good?
I've been waiting for this movie for...
I kind of have too, actually. I wanted to see a Justice League movie. I haven't ever been super adamant about it, but I feel like it will be really cool. Even if the story and the characters suck, I just want a few good fight scenes. I'll forgive it somewhat if the fight scenes are consistent, okay. I know that sounds like trashy, but if they're okay, I'll tolerate it. Batman Superman had a few really good ones. I can't lie about that. By a few really good, I just mean the warehouse scene, because why else would you watch the movie? That warehouse, the warehouse scene's really good. The car chase is alright too. I'd watch that part again. Dang, dude. Hey, Jedi loser. Look out. You're about to get riggedy wrecked, son. Oh, dude, I got ganged up on. What's the title of it? Kill the queen and her royal guards. Enter the central plaza and kill the queen and her royal... So the Jedi are out there to protect her. But I thought we killed... Also, do you believe Happy Death Day? It is, actually. One of my favorite YouTube critics, Adam from Your Movie Sucks, he's really crappily critical about stuff, and he gave it a watch. And he said that it was terrible. But that doesn't mean don't don't go watch it if you don't like them. He just said it was really cliche, and it took things it took things from Groundhog Day. Obviously, like it borrowed some ideas, but it did them worse. And it borrowed some ideas from. Did you ever watch? It was a Tom Cruise movie. Don't tell me the name. The Day After Tomorrow. Day After Tomorrow, or is it? What is it called?
Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow. Thank you. Edge of Tomorrow. Day After Tomorrow is a different movie.
But it was given a new title, like Live, Die, Repeat.
I thought that was the ad campaign title.
Something like that.
Live, Die, Repeat. That's at least what the poster says. I'm surprised this game hasn't just said, "Oh no, you can beat this level. Just go ahead." And yeah, I've heard that like from, and also the other thing with Adam from Your Movie Sucks is he's like really cynical about movies. So like maybe he is just burnt out, and he just came at a bad time and thought everything was stupid and funny. You know what I mean? Maybe he just wasn't in the mood for a cheesy horror movie. Because I could see that being a cheese fest on purpose, being a cheese fest. Like if I were making that movie, I would make it a cheese fest on purpose for 1,000 different reasons. Also, the Queen of Naboo was a lot harder to kill than I thought. Now, I get that they probably know the Empire is coming, but like, jeez. It's like, yeesh. Sheesh. It's like preposterous. Like, I'm surprised she has that much protection. In episode 1, she had jack squat protection from the Jedi. For some reason, after episode 3, when they're all dead, she has a ton of protection. What's with that? You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. I thought most of them were killed. Anyway, anybody else have any other film questions while we're here? Because we're both connoisseurs of okay cinema. I will say though, I could talk all day about Spider-Man 2. I just really like that movie. I'm also a big guy, because we talked about this the other day too, Jared. I'm really big on musical motifs in movies and how they repeat and can symbolize different stuff. Like, you know how in Star Wars, like, there's a theme for the Force, there's a theme for the Empire, you know, there's a theme for every little thing. And that's okay, especially when it's used, like, effectively. But, Spider-Man, those films also have their own little thematic motif things that go. There's, like, a theme that plays and it conveys responsibility, like it's supposed to be the meaning. I watched a whole video. There's a channel called, I think it's called It's All Sideways or something, and he does really good, gotta be kidding me, he does really good videos about movie scores and composition in general, and if you want to nerd out on how interesting that stuff is, that's definitely the place to go. He talks about how the Rogue One theme is just a new rendition of the Star Wars theme. Like, it's literally the same notes redone, like moved around on the staff, and I think that's a really cool idea. This game is gonna be the death of me, man. I swear. Oh hey, that's not bad. Oh, that's how it works. Figured something out. You can charge up the blaster thingy and just one-hit people. The shock blaster thing. Did not know that. I feel like an idiot now. Not knowing that.
You can't join a single session. Serverless. I don't know how some people are playing.
Are you kidding me? Best streamer, boy. It's only because I have a alright co-host who's playing Battlefront 2 also. Also, why don't they have a co-op Battlefront multiplayer? Like, that just sounds like fun. Like, if I were a developer, that would be one of the first things I would have thought of for even this version of it, you know? Like, on console, I would have thought about that, because that would be so much fun. I bet it'd be a lot of fun also to play Battlefront on LAN with people. That was really good. Come on. Get that crap. Get it out of here. Get out of here. Screw you guys. Get out of here. Get out of here. Screw you guys. For the Republic. Or Galactic Empire. How did that not kill that guy? I got company. Destroyed the grid console. It was literally that close. I'm just an idiot. I'm more focused on him talking than the game. That's the point. That's why I'm talking. Because I don't care about the gameplay. Oh my god, there's so many of them. Get out the way, boy. Whoa, what's happening? What is happening? I didn't destroy the grid console. Crap. And that is gonna take a ton of time. You think? Oh, what do you think about more games having microtransactions? I think the game shouldn't have microtransactions unless absolutely necessary. I think that if the price of the game doesn't cover it, and if it's a mobile game or a game that has ads in it to some degree, even if slight, you should be getting enough revenue from that. And the gaming industry is so big right now, I don't understand why they would need a little help, you know? I think some games have done microtransactions better than others. CSGO, I wouldn't call micro, but there's still transactions. What else? A lot of online shooters have done that for a long time. TF2 would be a good example of it being pretty stable and having its own system to where there wasn't a whole lot of money going into it, and I don't think people have that often, because it's always going to happen. But I don't think people feel gypped that often. Doesn't mean obviously that it doesn't happen, because duh. Whenever people are going to be putting money into something, they always want to blame the game or whatever for them losing money. Because people are going to feel like they've lost stuff. That is always going to happen. Yeah, that's my spiel on microtransactions. Is all I really got to say. Again, unless it's absolutely necessary, I don't really see the point in them. Oh God, that's intimidating. I got 2. Come on, buddy. There's more, and the queen. Holy crap. These Jedi mean beeswax. Well, I guess I'll just skirt over them then if they're gonna be like that. Oh, that Jedi came out of nowhere. Any other questions? Hash, you always ask really good questions. They're gonna get lengthy responses out of me. Or at least interesting responses out of me. There's the queen. Idiot. Eat it, pseudo Amidala. You're not the real her. You're not even the fake Amidala. Yeah! Yeah! Now what? All over? Do we win? Well, Jarrett, I'm proud of myself. That only took about all the tries ever.
Let me see.
That's not bad, man. I'm excited. I'm gonna close my live chat real quick and pull it back up and see if... Only 3 still? Oh, is that Mustafar?
With 10% off.
Ooh. I'll wait till it goes on sale. I might stream that game once I get it, because that's a difficult game. Can you without saving? Say, man. Dude, I'm so proud of myself.
Crap.
Mustafar. Wait, it's Space Battle? Bypass. Sorry, bud. But I'll go on the surface to fight folks. That's more my game. What do you think of the best form of current entertainment is? Oh, that's a good question. I think there's a lot of outlets for good entertainment. I think a lot of ways it's finding what plays to you. I'll say this right off the bat. I think that like I'm confident that TV is dying, and if you like your shows now, you're probably gonna have to start paying for them on a greater scale. What else? trying to be real here.
I feel like streaming services
Amen.
are the best, along with gaming.
I'm with you on that. I really do feel
Video
like
games.
they're the best. And of course, film. Film will always be great. I think that there's been a drought of diverse film because of the rise of, even though we love them, but I also kind of hate them at the same time. Like I do any thing I like. Anything I like enough to see the different sides of it, you know, I probably hate a little bit. And I'd say I kind of hate comic book movies at this point, regardless of their quality. Or at least I hate the attitude toward them, you know? Because I think that Hollywood needs to move away from them, or at least the way that we're telling them, because Marvel, especially Marvel, is guilty of this. They just all kind of lump together as one homogenous film, you know? They don't do, especially in the earlier films, they don't do a very good job of differentiating themselves on what is what and stuff. So, but yeah, I think the future of entertainment, we obviously both agree there, Jared, is going to be streaming services. But I think it's also finding what works for you. Some people still watch television, and there's nothing wrong with still watching television. It's just finding what your niche is. But I recommend, the streaming services, but I recommend BoJack Horseman. A lot of the Netflix originals are really great because they can get past censors, and it allows people to express themselves more freely, comedically or artistically. So I think that's a good quality of those streaming services is the censors get pushed back. And I just hope that, because I know this is going to happen as time goes on, but I think that Netflix, Amazon, and Hulu's the other streaming service right now, I think they're going to tighten the grip on their content creators eventually, like YouTube has done a little bit. Like just make it less free, more regulation, which is bound to happen with anything that exists for a long time. This is the worst, like, conquer point right here. Like, I'm asking to get murdered. Yeah, so that's the end of my spiel on that. Anything to add, Jarrett?
I feel like that would happen unless those companies started losing major amounts of money.
Yeah, because,
And
well, I
that's something that would work.
don't think they would, I don't think the streaming companies would stop regulating unless they lost money on it. You know what I mean? Like, if they started to. I don't feel like they wouldn't unless it messed with content, then they would start holding back. Which is a totally logical reason for that. Finally. A shock trooper is like perfect for this level. Because they're literally made of metal. Yeah, but that's it for me on the spiel on that. God, why is my guy so slow? Charge this boy up a little bit. Okay, got that point. What do you think about the milking of the Star Wars franchise and movies being released every year? I think it's ridiculous, and I think that it will affect quality, and it already has affected quality. 7 was okay. I like 7 a lot. Jared doesn't really care for 7 that much, but that's beside the point. I don't like Rogue One that much, and a lot of people agree with me. And I don't think it's because of the whole idea of we're going to make a Star Wars movie every year that makes me not enjoy Rogue One. It's just because it doesn't feel to me like a Star Wars film. Even the prequels had some things, like I don't enjoy them a ton, but they still have things in them that make them feel sort of Star Wars at times. And a lot of that was taken away with Rogue One. And I get that they were going in a different direction, but if that direction doesn't match the tone of the franchise as a whole, it can kind of hurt it. Also, more importantly than the tone is the characters. If you don't give us likable characters that we can get invested in, what's the point of the story? You know? If the characters aren't good, then the whole thing falls apart. That's why some movies and some forms of media with terrible characters stay afloat. Well, with good characters but bad stories stay afloat because we like the characters so much. So I think that it's going to affect quality. if these companies are not smart about how they do it, and I think they should space them out more. I think that the solo films are a stupid idea. I think they're just cash cows in the purest form. Anything you gotta say on that, Jared? You can disagree fully, because I think it's a multi-layered issue.
I just feel like they need to give the directors more freedom
Amen.
to make their own movie.
Do you think?
Instead of like,
Do you think? Do you think Rogue One would have been? You think Rogue One would have been better if there was more creative freedom for the director?
like story-wise, yes.
But you mean
I
just
just don't
quality?
think Gareth Edwards should have even directed a Star Wars film.
Who would have been your first choice for Rogue One? If you had a first choice, without discounting Zack Snyder, it can't be
I
like
don't know, bro.
like
All
a.
the directors I like are kind of like serious tone.
And again, that's not Star Wars. No offense, but that's not Star Wars.
Yeah. Like David Fincher, probably one film made by him.
Think of an action director who could do something fun like that, like Star Wars.
Not really.
Were you about to say Michael Bay?
Yeah.
That would be
I know Ron
hilarious.
Howard
Yeah.
had to finish up the rest of the Han Solo movie.
Why is that turret get? How'd that turret get repaired? I don't understand that. I'm gonna lose this level pretty soon. Wasted enough lives.
Ron Howard directed the Dr. Seuss How the Grinch Stole Christmas live action one.
Oh, poor guy.
The Da Vinci Code, the Andy Griffith show.
I love that show. Anyway, Hosh has another question. We'll come back to that because there's a can of worms to be opened up
Apollo 13.
when it comes to the Grinch.
Inferno.
Hosh asks, what do you think? What kind of new multi-part movie franchise would you like to be created? A fantasy series? A science fiction series? Do you have any that you would? Because the only thing I would want, give me a really good standalone film that I would never think would have a sequel, and then make a sequel. That's what I would want. Do you agree with me on that? Like something I would be like, oh, you can't top this. Something that would easily, there's no way
I don't know.
to make a franchise out of it, and then they make at least one other movie, and then maybe a few years down the line, make another movie. I would love something like that. Because I like being surprised. Because it's hard nowadays with the state of Hollywood to be surprised about things, because either you get cynical because you just expect people to be stupid, like companies trying to make money to be stupid, or you are a sucker and you fall for everything. I feel like there's no in between. Like either you're like, well, this is dumb, or you're like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. I want to kill myself. Yeah, that's all I got, Hosh. I also think a cool idea, this is just me being a nerd, I think the BBC should attempt a Doctor Who movie again. Because everyone forgets that they made because the 8th Doctor didn't have a series, he was in a movie, which was not very good. I've watched it, it's okay. If you're a Doctor Who fan, you'll tolerate it, because it's still got some time-loaded stuff. What movie do you think deserves a sequel that never got it? Ooh, Jarrett, you might be a better contender for this one. What film do you think really needed it?
I don't know. I really can't think of any.
I would need to see more standalone films, like films that I know would never get a sequel. The Breakfast Club, maybe. There were talks about it, but I feel like that would kind of ruin the whole idea of it. Because it's the Breakfast Club. It's supposed to be an ambiguous ending.
I'm on my IMDb page and all the ratings of it.
I've only rated a few movies, actually. I rated Planet of the Apes on there, if you ever see my...
I just rate the movies I see so I can keep track of them.
My rating for Planet of the Apes is really funny. called it Planet of the Grapes, and I gave an awkward review on it, even though I kind of liked it. I just think there were a few scenes that were like really weird, but
Oh, Warcraft. I thought that movie was really good. I don't really like what critics are saying about it. I thought it was really good.
why do you
No
think?
sequel to that.
What do
I
you
think they're
think?
already making it though.
Yeah, well, I think it was one of those things where that was already like years before they like you know what I mean. They planned it out meticulously, and they were like,
Yeah, there's
we're
like a complaint that there wasn't much story. I don't.
It's World of
I don't
Warcraft. They
think
have
that's
plenty of
good.
source material. They can tell a good story.
The story was pretty simple in the movie.
But what more do you need? Like the visual effects and the characters should be able to carry that. I'm not saying you don't need a good
CGI was
story,
amazing.
but come on, man. Destroy this droid schematics.
Episode 2 Attack of Clones, 8 out of 10. Versus 10 out of 10. Empire Strikes Back, 10 out of 10. Phantom Menace, 7 out of 10. Episode 10 out of 10. Force Awakens, 1 out of 10.
I hate you,
I'll
man.
bump that up to 4.
Give it at least a
BVS,
5.
10 out of 10. Okay, I'll give it a 5.
I would try to beg for it. I'll beg for a 6, but I don't want to push it. What do I think of Iron Giant, Hush?
That movie's amazing.
I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people like it. I haven't ever actually sat through it, but I've heard so many good things. I like can't complain about it. Like it looks like so much fun, and I like the story because I know the main plot and the characters. You know, you got the Iron Giant. What's his face? What's his name? He's got a name, doesn't he? Or does he not? He has like some cute nickname or something. Get the Iron Giant. You got the kid, and you got the military. It's like an ET story, but he's giant, right? Is that literally it? Like he's gotta I gotta hide him from the government. You're gonna take him away from me, and it's like the 50s, right?
It's way better than that.
Well, duh, it's better than that. But I'm saying, isn't that like the story, the gist of it?
Sort of.
Okay. And then, and then at the end, obviously he sacrifices himself, and everyone goes, "Aw," and that's it, right? But
Spoiler alert.
he actually lives, right?
No, 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Well, crap.
Right.
Sorry, that well crap was because my face just got blown off by a drone. Nope, they just call him Giant. So Hashi literally is just called Giant the whole movie. That's kind of anticlimactic. So where am I taking this thing to? Over there? Yeah, adventure. Someone back me up through here. Also, I like the idea of the Empire fighting super battle droids and stuff. I think that looks cool. Orbital beacon strike. So wait. Oh, that's awesome. So the Empire is gonna blow up the station on Mustafar? That's terrifying. They want no evidence. So that's why we don't see battle droids after this. Pretty much. That's not the canon explanation, but you know what I mean? You wonder why you don't see them post Clone Wars, like any battle droids. Or at least I did. Like why the rebels didn't use them, you know? If they were programmed to shoot at guys in white uniforms, why don't we just use them? You know, Brad Bird actually was kind of sad about the Iron Giant bombing because he put a lot of love into that movie. But you know, I noticed that a lot of recent box office bombs have been like critical successes outside of the box office. For the probably, I wouldn't say that always correlates because you know terrible films sometimes will get really good revenue and vice versa, I guess. But Iron Giant was one of those that everyone kind of agreed was really good. He deserves more love. Come on, I just need more time. Okay, where's this douchebag? Last Genosian. Got to kill. Can't run, boy. Can't run. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go?
Your screen's off, Brady.
It is?
Yeah.
You mean it's off center or it's not on?
Off center to the right a little bit.
I'll fix it in a minute. Because I noticed it earlier. I just didn't want to stop. Thoughts on Kubo and the two strings? I love... What's the name of the animation studio? Don't tell me what they're called.
The destruction of the mining facility.
Oh, I see the face right now. It's done by the animator who did Nightmare. Laika. I really enjoy Laika's work. I've seen Coraline a few times, and I really love Laika. Thinking, but Laika was responsible for Kubo. I actually, Brennan, after you recommended it to me, I haven't gotten around to seeing Kubo. So I probably, again, I'll add it to my list of films I need to see because I've heard it's again underrated, and it. Don't quote me on this, but I think it just broke even when the film came out. It like just broke even. So anyway, I'm gonna try to fix and center this in the frame, but I'm pretty sure it just broke even as a film. I don't think. A ton of money. Does that help, Jarrett? I'll check real quick because I just changed it.
Yeah.
It did? Okay, good. Because in my program, it was perfectly centered, like an OBS, so I don't know what that was about. Yeah, but I think Kubo, from what I've seen, from every review I've watched of Kubo, they've been really emphatic about it. And when I saw the trailer, and I think I remember I watched 2 reviews of it, the animation is really, really great. I really like it. The style is really, really great. I don't know, it's just really smooth for stop motion, which kind of blows my mind. Because, are you? I take it you're like a fan, right, Jared? Because you like Aardman a lot too. We both like Aardman. You know, Wallace and Gromit and Shaun the Sheep and.
Oh yeah.
Aardman's just
I tried to watch Caroline.
Coraline. Isn't it good though?
Yeah, when I was in like elementary, that scared me to death. And Jake couldn't even finish it.
It's really creepy. It's slow though. It's really slow. Like the opener, like to set up the whole what's her face? The new mom's name. Also, this is also a turn of events. The Empire is trying to kill clones now in the campaign to clear all of the the blood off their hands. Is that creepy? They destroyed the droids and now they're destroying the clones. So it's like they're wiping their hands clean of everything they did. Like clean slate. Like that is a really good canon explanation of why they're not around anymore. What now?
It went to the right again.
It did?
Yeah.
Sucks. Took the DNA back to transport. I'll try to fix it again in a minute, but I'll look at the stream. Okay. It sucks because I'm shooting at guys in white. I'm wearing white.
Is the game in full screen?
Yeah, that's probably why it does that.
Maybe try like windowed borderless or something.
I'll just move it to the far left, maybe. I don't know, it's not that distracting. It's just awkward. Okay, I'm gonna try to fix it now.
Paranorman before?
No, but that's also Leica, right? That is Leica, yeah. That was their first
I
movie.
really like that movie.
Give me some reasons here. I'm just curious because I think it's cool too. I actually got around to
Just
seeing
like
it.
the whole adventure.
Do you like the characters a lot?
Yeah, the characters are really good. It's just a fun Halloween movie.
Maybe because we talked about Halloween movies last stream. Maybe that should be something I watch. Like not every year necessarily, but that would be a good Halloween movie to get around and watch. And Leica's just really good at making spooky movies. Because if I remember right, when Burton made Frankenweenie, he actually got a different studio. Everyone thinks it's Leica, but it's not. He got a different studio to do Frankenweenie. Something it was obvious.
Friday.
It was connected with Disney. What film would you want to watch Friday?
I don't know. If there's something on Netflix we could watch.
There probably is. There's a really bad horror movie I heard on Netflix. What's it called? I'll have to look up. It was a. What were you gonna suggest, real quick?
I was saying maybe we should watch a good movie this time.
I don't know if I can handle actually quality cinema. I'm kidding. We can watch something good. I mean, we should watch something like cheesy but good. You know, like Friday the 13th or Halloween. Halloween would.
Halloween's freaking scary, man.
But is it chilling scary or is it like in your face scary?
Yeah, it's like it's chilling scary because it's like
I like chilling scary.
what's his name?
Mike Myers.
Michael Myers is gonna be there like anytime. He's gonna just pop out.
That's
at any
cool
time.
though, in a
The
creepy
jump scare,
way.
just like he's like he's following the character
Yeah,
the whole time.
I don't know. What do you? Since no one's around to
I'd be
really
down to watch that movie though.
influence our opinions,
More than Friday the 13th.
what do you think of the new It? Like, what's your official verdict on that? Because I'm split. I like it, but I also there's part of me that hates it in a weird way.
I don't know. It just felt weird.
Right?
I don't know why. I don't know how to describe it.
Because I didn't get what all the hype is about. You know, that's the only way I could describe
I didn't
it.
connect with the characters at all.
Agreed. I felt like it was kind of anticlimactic, honestly. Because, you know, everyone was like, you have to see it, you have to see it, you have to see it, you have to see it. And I was like, well, I liked the TV movie. You know, I wanted to watch it before I saw.
The TV movie made me feel like they were affected much more by it.
Right.
What was showed in the
And another thing, too, is doesn't it feel like a different movie? Like, it feels like it'd be like, hey, we have a story here with these interesting characters. We're going to stop the characters right now to scare you for no reason. And a scare that is also really cheap and tropey, you know?
Yeah, he was just liked how he was like less of a monster, more of like a clown, like in the original It TV
Yeah. I think they did it.
a monster. Like what I was saying earlier. Like I just really don't like. I don't know.
Just felt weird, right?
Yeah.
I will say, though, one thing. I know you're not crazy on Doug Walker stuff, but I really like Nostalgia Critic's review of both movies. Like, he did the original It years ago. And when the new one came out, it was like a big thing on their channel because everyone really likes that It review. But he did a new one, and he points out the flaws in both and comparing them and, like, you know, he basically calls the older version the funny version and the new one the more serious. You know, it's trying to be more serious, but it comes off as more comical. Like, we used to make fun of the scene where he runs up the stairwell or through the water or whatever. He did the exact same joke. Just like it's not scary. It's just awkward and not funny. Not even funny. And another thing that he said that was scary about Pennywise in the original, Pennywise was a good clown. That was the scary part, is he could convince a kid to come down to the sewer because he was a good clown. You know? Like, he actually was funny. And then when he switches to being creepy, it's like, whoa. You know? It's like a tonal change. I like that a lot.
In the participants, I think that means viewers. I only see you and me. I don't think anyone's in here.
Are you sure? Because mine says more. Just 4.
Oh, now it went to 5.
Just 3. 3 to 5. It keeps
4 to
fluctuating
5.
from 3 to 5. 5. And it doesn't count me. And I'm looking at it right now on my phone, so maybe it will count me. But it hasn't before.
Dude, you're tied with your old channel now. So
For subs, let's get a tipping point, dude. Let's go over. I want to get 52 by the end of this week. 100 would rock, but 52 by the end of this week is...
52, you're at 52.
55, sorry. Crapped out. What's that? I don't know. Clone life support console. Oh, that's how they feed the baby clones. What's killing me? Oh, probably that guy. Or that guy. Or that guy. Or that guy. Possibly those guys. And that fella. And him. Okay, I got a friend in here helping me out. Let's get the other one over here. Only one person watching? I guess it's just you.
Feels bad, man.
It does feel bad. Because that was a pretty good stream. I consistently had about... No, it's just 3. I guess it just fluctuates a lot. And or it's lying to me. Let me check. I'll check on the master stream once I'm done with this mission. By that.
Question mark.
Start talking to folks. Y'all here? If y'all here, speak. Forever hold your peace.
Jobs is here.
Well, duh, Hosh is always here. Hosh is here for life, man. I guess it's us and Hosh. That's why it keeps being like... One viewer left. This is it, man. Am I showing up as a participant?
Yes.
Hey, congrats, you're a moderator. I tried to make you one the other day and I just couldn't figure out how to do it. What am I doing now?
I have all the power now.
You can kick people if they're being stupid. That's the only reason I gave Hosh the power too. In case people are being idiots.
I deleted Vader Man's messages from earlier.
Aw, I liked them. Even the meme one. Oh, that's what they meant by destroy gunships. Oh god. How am I supposed to destroy gunships? I guess I gotta go Shocky Boy and just kinda yeet at him. How am I supposed to not get hit by that? That sucks.
Yeah, the stream should be giving you like a lot more views, like Dualcom live stream 11, Battlefront 2 Classic.
Yeah, see, it's weird. They build up stream like views, and for some reason people must be coming and watching them. I don't understand why though. Like, no offense, but like they can't be that interesting. Like it's.
You're 124 views from 1,000 or 3,000.
That's good though. That means I only need another 7,000 to get monetized. Finally. Even though I thought I was for a while, but they changed the standard. Where's the other gunship? So I gotta fight my way up through here. Screw you, Cloney. Activity. Great vid, homie. I know, I actually want to get a good comeback from the geocaching video. I want a pretty funny video to follow it up. Not that it's not a good video. I just don't think it's like that amazing. Yes, dear.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
So that's gonna shut your light off. Is that okay?
That's fine. I'll be
Turn
going.
one of the lights on out here.
I'll be going soon. Thank you. Thanks, Dom. Let's finish this, boy.
Very good about it.
Thanks, Dom.
I got the chair out of your way so you don't trip on it.
I haven't yet. Doesn't mean I won't. Do we have any new people in the stream tonight? Perhaps we have a sixth. I don't know who he happens to be. Unless that six is me somehow.
No, I was on my other account.
But it said multiple.
Like the stream.
It said
Both my
multiple.
accounts. I think it just participants people who like chat recently.
I mean, they've participated in the stream. I want to know how stream views work. What counts as a view? Because I know when I upload them, no one's gonna rewatch that. Like, what reason? You know, it's just a kid playing Battlefront 2. Like, what reason would a person have to just sit? I think it's the retention that counts as views, don't you think? During the stream, they must compile it, and then that's like viewer retention or something, and it counts as views.
How much time?
Counts as a view. Does anybody, if anybody is on the stream here, like Hosh, do you know how that works? So I can't think of a way.
It says 30 seconds. It's 3 seconds on Facebook, 30 seconds on YouTube.
So, dang, so it's a lot easier.
Around 30 seconds.
Holy crap. So, Hosh is giving me the majority of my views here, is what I'm hearing. That's pretty crazy. Also, I've never played this level. I have no idea where this is going. Maybe I have. I don't know. I feel like these are vaguely familiar. I feel like maybe I did. I just didn't keep the save or something. I don't know. So there's a prison break.
And it says right here, when a video hits 300 views, YouTube freezes the view count and performs an automatic audit. It would look at historical recorded data on views that came in and would remove the bad ones.
Bad views? What do you mean?
Yeah, so like it could go down from the 300.
So if my stream, say, goes over, like, say, isn't it like, it'll probably be about 2 hours maybe, compared to last time. So because my stream count number, whatever, went up, and I have more views, does that mean that it'll cap, and then it'll go down, obviously? Is that what it's implying?
No, only on like a video.
Oh, an actual video?
Yeah, on 301 views. You know how like it freezes?
Yeah.
That's like when they perform like a check on the views to see if like
They're
bad
legit.
views.
Maybe botted or faked or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's smart. It's a smart system. I love how in Battlefront you can shoot someone in the head with a blaster and they're like totally fine. But you would have cauterized their face clean off. Hey, Stormtrooper idiot, I just killed, there's a guy behind you. He didn't see the rebel right behind him. Goober. Let's heal up a little bit right here. We're moving. We're playing some Star Wars. That's kind of cool. The accuracy on the Rebels garb is like spot on to the movies.
Are you visiting Ball State? Or like what college?
Friday?
Yeah.
I'm going to Anderson. I'm pretty excited actually.
Mm-hmm.
It's their musical theater like dance day or whatever. It's music theater and dance day. Pardon me. And it's supposedly I'm gonna see a lot of people there. So I'm gonna see. Well, Emma's gonna be there, so I'll get to see her. I don't know if I'll spend the whole day with her. I don't know their process. Most colleges will put everybody together and then segment them up later, based on major or whatever they're seeking. So we might split up because she'll do music and I'll go into the theater part. So.
Mm-hmm.
Someone killed the Wookiee. Ton of health.
Yeah, I applied for IPUI
Cool.
2 days ago and had to write an essay.
How long?
I'm going to apply for only 200 words.
That's not that bad.
Paragraphs. And I think for Purdue you have to have like 600. I don't know.
I might apply. It's just there's nothing I want there.
Essay.
That's my only problem.
My sister said it's 1,000 words, so I hope it's not that. But then Ben told me it was 600.
1,000 is not that bad though.
It's 200 less than my senior exit. That's 4
pages.
Yeah.
My senior research paper, which is technically an exit, is more.
Common application.
But I don't have to present it.
Ooh, it's only 250 to 650. I don't know what my sister was thinking. I'm just gonna get on that. And then you need to fill out the FAFSA too.
Well, duh. It's a given for getting your crap together for school. We're gonna murder us some rebels here. You know, if I can.
What if I just copy and pasted my one from IUPUI and just
They
wrote more?
Spoiler alert, they wouldn't know.
That's what my sister did.
They wouldn't know.
I know. That's what my sister did.
I don't see the harm in it. They really wouldn't know.
And then just wrote more, because I would have to write my IUPUI one was 240.
Because I almost, well, I didn't end up doing that because they'd overlap, but when I did the Lilly Scholarship, there was a lot of, because it's my life, a lot of thematic stuff obviously overlaps. I don't know, it was, the process of doing the Lilly was actually really annoying. I'm not trying to talk crap on that scholarship, because I bet the Lilly Endowment Scholarship has like, helped a lot of people out, but it's just a ridiculous process. What is this? I gotta take him.
What did you have to do for that scholarship?
It's supposed to be, like, the main requirement at least is that you've been through some adversity. And they're always like, that's pretty much it. It's just, there are many parts to it. You gotta write multiple essays, one about going through adversity, one about what makes you different from somebody else. You get to brag on yourself for a little bit. There's another one too. Your activities. Pretty much every. Did I win it? Or did a kid from there?
People win it.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And the finalists have been announced privately, I'm pretty sure. Sarah Rose, one of them. Or supposedly one of them. I think she is. Do we really have people? Yeah, people are sitting through us talking about scholarships. It's really interesting, guys.
Oh yeah, the screen's okay.
The screen's all good? I fixed
Yep.
it? Good. I thought I did during that Camino mission. Ugh. Let me get over to that side. Just gotta go the long way. I'm glad this stream has gone a lot better than last night's. I don't even want to talk about last night's. When it all like crapped out on me. It was embarrassing as heck. I probably heard about that. I don't know, I always wanted to stream like through Periscope or something to get more like in touch with my viewers and stuff, and my friends. But I think this is actually going to be a better system.
Dude, I don't know why, but for like the longest time, I thought my GPA was only 3.4.
Why? It's got to be higher.
How I calculate? Yeah, it's a 3.75. I don't know why I thought that.
That's a really good. Mine's actually lower than it should be right now. I forget what it was. Mine's actually closer to that, probably the first number you named. 3.4 something. It's maybe 3.5. Let me cover first, actually. Thank God. Okay. Even if I die, I'm gonna get this point. Because I should get energy regen or health or something. Restore the shuttle and hangar. Who's at what? Before it's too late. God. Stormtroopers suck. Can't kill anything.
Hey, we should like try to make a skit this week.
What do you mean?
Like a fun video.
Like we used to do when we were kiddos?
Yeah.
Boy, I got like concepts for those stockpile that we didn't use for Brain EDP. I'm not saying we should reuse one of those, but I got a few of them that are pretty funny. The thing is, I've noticed those videos are more funny if you like develop little joke, like, this is gonna sound like a weird word, but like jokelets. Like itty bitty quick fast jokes. That if people, like there's so many of them that people would have to watch multiple times to get all of them. That's something I love doing. And in a lot of in Brady and EP at its best, in our best episode, which I actually took down on accident. Well, it was called Those Gosh Darn Campers. It has a ton of little jokelets in it that are just weird, and they go so fast you'd have to watch them multiple times.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite.
I just love that video so much. The baby hand was hilarious. Like it was just all on the spot, minus the main idea of it. And like, I don't know. There's just magic to being that dumb. And the thing is, me and EP got the right energy, like the right vibe. We could definitely do it again. Not that same video necessarily, but like that style. Just so fast, off the cuff, stupid. Okay. Just gonna start like peppering them with bombs down there. No friend.
I have to make the epic finale to the Kevin Feige series.
Oh, the conclusion.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of excited to see what you're gonna give us. Got 27 seconds to destroy this thing. And if not, I guarantee it's gonna be like, you failed the mission. Are you a retard?
You just die.
No.
Oh, you respawn.
I'm back now. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm gonna fail this mission now. You failed the mission. You retard. You failed the mission. Or not. Will it let me? Did I do it?
You've been streaming for an hour and 15 minutes.
I'm proud of myself. I probably will quit. We'll stop here tonight. It's so funny though that mission, I literally called what was gonna happen. I did the objective after I ran out of time, and it still was like, you failed.
Oh, that sucks. I can pause it now.
Save. Yep, I wish to overwrite that. Well, that was a good run. I'm gonna see what our view count is on it once it processes. Have a good night, everybody. Oh. Have a good night, everybody, if you're still on. Sleep well. My neck always gets super stiff from doing these.